Wait, let me look that up on the internet real quick.
tagcastpodcast.com.
And now it's time for the Tagcast Podcast with Terry and Gatch. My name's Terry Geil.
I don't like your jerk-off name. I don't like your jerk-off face. I don't like your jerk-off behavior. And I don't like you, jerk-off.
See, because I paid a lake for weed like in the 70s and I never got the real one back.
You just got tagged.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. May God have mercy on your soul.
And his name is Dustin Gatchell.
I heard in Hawaii, your spam email is your good email.
The Tagcast Podcast starts right now. Oh, I'm standing.
We need some cardboard cutouts for our audience that we can put out there.
Yep. All right, this is the podcast. This is the first episode, Virgin Voyage for a nameless podcast. What are we going to call it, Gatch?
I don't know. Maybe we should get some advice or, well, I guess we can't really ask for advice on a Facebook page, can we, if we don't have one?
I put it out there on my own Facebook page. I share with my wife. Where's my sound effects guy? It sucks. I can't have my notes up and have my sound effects up at the same time. But yeah, probably hurt my wife's feelings if I made my own Facebook page.
No.
But it's for fucking promotional purposes only. And that's the thing I like about podcasts too. I don't have to worry about accidentally cussing.
Yeah,
we're not on the radio.
It's all right to cuss here. We're going to be explicit.
We're adults. We're all adults here, right?
Yes.
Right. Right. Okay. So yeah, we need to find a name. We've thrown around stand up on one leg. Tripod was taken.
And that was probably the favorite amongst everybody, I think, was the Tripod Cast.
Yeah, and I wasn't trying to be, it's me, stand up on one leg. It's just kind of original. I don't know how many people are going to be doing we'll probably be standing on our last leg before the end of this episode.
Hey-o.
Hey-o. Where's my Ed McMahon sound effect? And before it gets too bad, we probably better get into some topics. Hey, is that coming out of here or is that coming in there?
I'm not sure where that's coming from.
So, yeah, we could also use a sound guy, Jeff Simpson, calling out to you. Of course, this won't even air probably for a week at least, so we won't even tell the date. Some people podcast weeks in advance.
I know. It's sometime in the new millennium. That's all I'm going to say.
All I know is the world hasn't ended yet.
It's coming, though. I hear that's coming up in about 6 months.
Yeah, December 18th or 21st or something.
Do you think that's real, though? Do you think the world is really going to end?
I don't think it ever will.
No?
I mean,
ever?
Unless it self-implodes. I don't know. How long has it been going?
I don't know.
Jesus or God or whoever invented the heavens. He invented the heavens and the earth.
I know. We need to ask this Jesus guy.
Here's what I want to know, Jesus. When your dad invented the heavens and the earth, what about fucking Pluto and Saturn and all those things? You know, it's just, the Bible doesn't say anything about any other planets, just heaven and earth. And it was good. And then on the seventh day, he rested. So I don't know. Don't get me into religion so early.
I know.
I want to talk about
already
dying.
splitting people.
So I asked you about this earlier, and you said you'd heard of it. I want to go back to Vegas. They got the heart attack grill.
That sounds good to me.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I would eat there.
Here's
if
their
it's got
catchphrase.
Bacon on it, I'm there.
You can't accuse the Heart Attack Grill for false advertising. A woman collapsed into unconsciousness at the Las Vegas restaurant while eating a double bypass burger, drinking a margarita, and smoking a cigarette.
Wow.
So they'll let you indulge yourself.
Who smokes while they eat, though, you know?
Kramer. I saw from Seinfeld one time. He was smoking and drinking out of the side of his mouth and smoking and blowing smoke out of his nose while he was swallowing beer, so that's pretty good. But anyway, this unnamed customer, she was the second in just over 2 months to collapse at the restaurant while eating one of the famed burgers named after various forms of cardiac arrest. So back in February, another customer was caught on video being carted out by paramedics after suffering a heart attack while eating a quadruple bypass burger.
You're just asking for it, though.
I know.
But you got to sign a release before eating those, probably,
Do you?
right?
Well, I don't know.
I would think so. I don't know.
I would. Well, no, I wouldn't. The Heart Attack
If
Grill's
you have
owner.
a heart attack, do you get it for free?
Maybe I don't know. I'd hope they would pay your hospital bill.
At least get a picture of your heart on the wall
Yeah,
while it's open.
Their owner, John Basso, tells ABC News that the woman is currently recovering in the hospital, and he also told them that he himself has eaten at least one single bypass burger every day since his restaurant first opened 7 years ago. He said it's a lifestyle issue. We attract the avant-garde of lifestyle seekers.
I guess you got to put it out there because people are going to eat it anyway, right?
Lifestyle seekers, when
why
I hear
not?
that, it's more like a fetish club or so
Alternate lifestyles. I love
Exactly.
huge, greasy burgers.
Oh, you asked if they pay for your meal? Check this out. Heart Attack Grill offers free meals to any customer who weighs over 350 pounds. And they feature a butterfat milkshake, non-filtered cigarettes, flatliner fries, 4 burgers, each rated on a ascending scale from single to quadruple bypass.
Wow.
So if you just eat there all the time, I guess you could eat for free all the time if you're over 350.
Yeah, and then you would never get below that, obviously.
Here's a tongue-in-cheek warning. There's a sign at the restaurant's door stating that the offered dining fare is a health risk, and the waitresses even wear nurses' uniforms.
But do they know CPR and all that kind of stuff? Because if they're having a heart attack right there, shouldn't they know something?
They should invest in a defibrillator.
Yeah,
or is it Fibu or Fribu? Defibu.
I always said defibrillator.
I've not trying to steal any ideas, but I've been listening to some podcasts lately just to kind of get a feel of what it's all about. And these people, they don't know shit. They don't know anything more than me. So I could say defib.
Defib, that means you're not lying.
Right. After you get defibbed, you get up. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're not lying on the ground anymore. I defibbed him. He was lying down. But yeah, that owner, he also says it's the mecca for unhealthy lifestyles. Ooh, last year, whoa, the company's 600-pound spokesmodel died when he was only 29.
600-pound spokesmodel.
I wonder if he could get 2 meals a day for free because he
He
was
should.
700 pounds.
Yeah, you get a little discount, though, 600 pounds.
So I guess if you're over 350 and you're eating a quadruple bypass and you have a heart attack, it's free meal.
But is that show kind of brought on from the Man versus Food show that you see on TV? Because I would just open up a restaurant just to have, come here and eat 20 pounds of pancakes.
Right.
Just to get on the Food Network, and then you get all the business.
And what's that guy's name? Adam or something?
Yeah, something like that.
He was in my death pool for a while.
Really?
I was like, he's going to die eating fucking 85 ghost peppers and eating 4 hamburgers that are 8 feet tall a piece. I've seen him
Followed by some hot wings.
Yeah, that's gross. I mean, I like food, but if I eat more than a plateful, maybe it's because I'm old now, I just feel miserable. I can't sleep. If I eat too late, listen to me.
That's how it is, though.
I know, it's terrible being old.
I know you go to a good buffet and you enjoy it while you're there, and then you just feel like crap for
Dude, when I was
a day and a
younger,
half.
I go to Izzy's buffet and eat I would count at least 20, 30 pieces of pizza.
Yeah.
Now I eat 4 or 5 pieces and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, you don't even get your money's worth.
Save room for some salad. Oh, sorry. I was going to cuss there when I
I thought you did, and then you just beeped it.
I did, but you know what I did? I failed. So, yeah. I think we might need to hire a sound guy that can do these things because I'm trying to multitask here, and this guy's laughing in my face.
Who's that?
I don't know. Now my fucking screen froze up. While he's laughing. He's an idiot. I fucking hate that guy. I almost think he's making fun of us. All right.
I saw a story this last week about a zookeeper who there was a 4-year-old monkey or 4-month-old monkey, and some people were feeding it peanuts, and it couldn't digest the peanuts.
Penis?
The peanuts.
Oh, peanuts.
And the mother didn't want to lick its butt to help it digest it, so the zookeeper went over there and graciously wiped off its butt and licked it for an hour until the peanut came out of its butt. And so he's like a hero. I think it happened in China or something.
So he
there.
licked a nut out of a monkey's butt?
Yeah, he just licked the butt until the peanut came out. And I'd imagine you'd hold it up as like some kind of trophy, like you just won the Wimbledon, right?
I think you would. That's fucking weird, dude. He must really love animals.
He must.
So is that what the monkey... was he making that noise as he was
He'd
licking
have
it?
to. You know, but isn't it kind of messing? Because zookeepers aren't supposed to mess with like natural selection, right, or anything like.
Right.
But maybe the mother was like teaching a lesson. Well, you're stupid enough to eat peanuts off the ground. You can't digest them. You should die.
Right.
And that guy goes over there and messes with it. Starts licking the monkey's butt.
So he probably got paid for that because he's a zookeeper and that's his job?
I would hope so. I'd hope a bonus.
Okay, so he's getting paid for licking nuts out of a monkey's butt. Cuckoo.
I've never seen it, but they might want to do that for like the little candy machines that you have now. You put a quarter in there, and then you get to lick the monkey's butt, and candy comes out.
Whoa, but it would be a fake monkey?
Well, or real.
Oh, shit. I don't know. I don't want to lick monkeys' butts. If I was a zookeeper, I don't think I would go up to that amount of Call of Duty. Or whatever you call it.
I wouldn't.
That's a fun game. Got any gamers out there? I don't hate them, but I guess I don't have time for video games. I know you like to play your Xbox sometimes.
I do sometimes. I haven't for a while.
Are you more into like those killing games where you just shoot and kill everybody, or are you more
No.
into like Skyrim?
No,
I've met a lot of comic friends over the years,
Uh-huh.
or year. It seems like I've been doing this forever, but as I've been doing stand-up lately, and a lot of these guys are nerds.
Mm-hmm.
But they're
a lot of them
extroverted nerds. Yeah, and they spend, I think he said 290 hours to finish Skyrim, which was basically 11 days.
Straight.
Yeah, he doesn't really have.
I believe it. Yeah,
but,
I've known people that I don't even consider gamers that put like 150 hours into that game.
I think it was too hardcore. The graphics and everything were like, I'm just used to like,
It's
if
too
anything, top view on Grand Theft Auto on PS1.
Yeah.
Where it's just like a regular
The
video.
worlds are too big. It's too much of a time investment.
I like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Yeah, that's a fun game.
Actually, I was down in Eugene the other day, and at Pizza Pipeline, they have the arcade version of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Oh, I love that. With the little things where you, body blue, body blue, body
Yeah.
blue.
Glass Joe is going
Yeah.
down. But,
Uppercut.
that's right. Hey, here's the next note I got. Have you ever seen Sarah Silverman completely nude?
I have not.
Which you want to, though. She probably has a hairy Jupus. Now, you'd probably ask why I would even ask that question. Well, apparently she's being featured in a movie that's coming out, or did come out soon, called Take This Waltz, where she's featured full frontal nudity.
I heard her talking about that a little bit not too long ago.
Maybe that's where I saw it on Huffington Post or something. She said it's going to be awful. It's just so not pretty. But I don't even know why. I guess a naked girl, I just have to mention her.
Yeah. Did you see that movie she was in with Jeff Garland? I just want someone to cut cheese with, or something like that.
That's the name of the movie?
It was something like that.
I did not see that. I didn't even hear about it.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's worth checking out.
All right. Where are we now? I know on that counter it was like 13 minutes when we even started.
So we're probably about 10, 15 minutes in, right?
Sweet. I don't just want to keep doing story after story. You got any funny stories about yourself that happened recently or when you were a kid?
I don't have any funny stories that happened
Come on, dude.
very recently that I recall.
Hey, I don't know if you
Not
guys
very
know
good.
either one of us. Well, anybody who's going to be listening to this probably either accidentally stumbled upon it or knows us and thought this might be stupid. I should be listening to Terry and Dustin. Well, in case anyone doesn't know, we met probably, I think 92? 94, somewhere around there.
94.
I think the first time I met Dustin, we were camping up at Green Peter, and he was really wasted, and
I was 18, fresh out of school.
he
summer,
was sitting by a campfire pouring black cherry soda on his own head.
and barbecue sauce. I remember that.
I don't remember I barely remember it. I get a little visual when I think about the story, but
Yeah.
we're up there with the Wombackers. Dan had his boat and stuff, I think, and everybody was up there partying. But
Yeah, it was my first kind of introduction to a lot of the circle, and then I remember on the way up there having Old Milwaukee in one hand, and then I had Seagram 7 in the other hand, and that that's not a good combination. And I think I was down for the count after a while. I remember cooking a hot dog in the fire for a while until it was completely